Is there gold buried under the Falkland Islands? It's possible. Let me tell you a story to shiver ye timbers. For the year 1853, when a Dane named Wagner come to these islands, here he met another Dane, a scurvy dog named John Johnson. Oh, he was known to his friends, Pirate Johnson. Now that's enough pirate voice. Now Johnson said to Wagner that when he was a young lad, he had been a pirate aboard a ship which had plundered the coast of the Americas. Then they'd come to the Falkland Islands and gone to Berkeley Sound, where they buried a vast amount of treasure in a vault, whereupon the ship was sunk by a storm or a Spanish galleon. Wagner chartered a schooner and two hands and sailed to Berkeley Sound, where he got the hands drunk, and when searching for the treasure alone, he dug where the pirate had told him to, and he found it, but there was so much treasure that he couldn't take it all away. They were going to need a bigger boat. So he went back to Stanley, where he found Pirate Johnson dying. Poisoning? Aye, alcohol poisoning. As he was dying, the pirate said to Wagner not to reveal the secret to his soon-to-be widow, Jane. When Jane couldn't get the secret out of Wagner, she reported it to the authorities, who felt that the treasure, if it existed, belonged to them. So Wagner fled to San Francisco. 10 years later, Wagner managed to convince a ship called the Francis Palmer to take him back to the Falklands in search of the treasure. The ship set off but returned empty, the quest a failure. A month later, Wagner took another ship out to the sea and disappeared from history. So is this story true? Well, the census tells us there really was a Dane called John Johnson who lived here with a wife called Jane in the 1840s and died in 1853. They're buried in Stanley Cemetery. Several newspapers from California in 1863 tell of the ship called the Francis Palmer, which set out with a Dane called Wagner to the Falkland Islands in search of treasure. The British even got wind of this and asked the Falklands governor at the time, who said he knew nothing about it. There's no evidence that John Johnson was a pirate, and the treasure was never found, which can mean only one thing: the gold be still out there.